something. Don't wanna live for nothing. I could settle right now, or I could jump so high. One route, like there is no way out. They never teach you to reach the stars. No doubt, I'm feeling better now. Give it a try, now enjoy the ride. So what if I fall? Better than I tried, instead of nothing at all. Yeah, I can say it's my fault. I really don't want, at least I give it a go. So what if I fall? Better than I tried, instead of nothing at all. Yeah, I can say it's my fault. I really don't want, at least I give it a go. Been trying to fix it and find out what's been missing. I wanna live a life that is worth living. One route, like there is no way out. They never teach you to reach the stars. No doubt, I'm feeling better now. Give it a try, now enjoy the ride. So what if I fell? Better than I tried, instead of nothing at all. Yeah, I can say it's my fault. I really don't want, at least I give it a go. So what if I fall? Better than I tried, instead of nothing at all. Yeah, I can say it's my fault. I really don't mind, at least I give it a go. At least I give it a go. I give it a go. I know it gets better and better. Keeps getting better. I don't think it's all about the weather. So what if I fall? Better than I tried, instead of...
Good morning, Gishers. Good morning, Astros travelers. What's going on? We are less than 2 months away from the hunt. Are y'all ready for this? I know we are behind the scenes working nonstop. We are, I'm so sorry about what never mind. It's going to be great. You're going to have a lot of fun. Promise. Thank you for coming to the first ever GISHBOT-luck just for registrants. This is an experiment. For those of you who aren't familiar with what a potluck is, you bring your favorite foods and drinks and you get to hang out and we get to gather and chat. So today I figured I'd give you a couple of quick updates, and then I'm really excited because we have a representative from Nova Ukraine here to also answer questions and talk about the incredible work that they're doing in Ukraine. As you know, this is an ongoing conflict. No matter how little media coverage it gets now, it is still clear and present danger. So just a couple of quick things. Gish registration is open. You're all here, obviously. And team building is open. Inviting friends is open. Gish scholarships are open. Gift registrations are open. We are open for all that you need. And the Gish bunker is popping. The Twitter community is on fire, posting lots of fun stuff. And you know, it's time to get people to join. This year's hunt has been a very interesting labor of love. I will say that Misha and I had a conversation last year about something that is now coming to fruition, which is this universal opening, a portal opening to another dimension where joy and creativity and compassion and kindness can come through and help reframe the universe that we live in. So the more people that join Gish, the more people you invite, the wider that portal will become, and the more good and the more fun and the more weird we can spread around our planet and hopefully the rest of the universe. We could just shift the tilt of this planet by you joining and getting other people to join and building those teams. So this year's hunt is going to be cosmic creativity and incredible chaos. We're going to have a lot of fun. So we're going to be answering questions about this year's Gish hunt. We're going to be talking to a representative from Nova. We also have some crafting. And then at the end, after we've done some giveaways as well, so stay tuned for those. Be ready to do wild things because we're going to have some giveaways here live. So be ready. and then we're going to have a silent disco. So this is just all for fun, free to all of you for joining. And we're gonna party. So a couple of quick updates. I'm happy to say. So we have a goal before we talk to Maria from Nova Ukraine. We have a goal of evacuating 500 disabled and medically fragile Ukrainians. We are currently, I know we put out a number at 40, almost 10%. We're now at 60 Ukrainians evacuated in terms of the funds raised so far. So thank you so much. As you know, it can be a bit more complex in terms of systems and a bit more costly to try to evacuate people who in a dignified way need to be relocated. So you're doing it. Your Gish scholarships, your registrations, your gifted registrations, you getting other people to join, that you are fundamentally helping others just by joining this wild, magical ride that's about to take place in August. So we also, just so you know, when we had our book bash event, your coloring book pages that you created for It's Okay to Say Gay in direct opposition to legislation where this conversation topic was somehow off limits. You created coloring book pages, and the moment that item was written, we knew that we wanted to create a book. So a book is available now on stands for a limited time, a very short period of time. Money from that is going to out youth to help create safe spaces and give resources to LGBTQ plus young people. So if you're up for a fun coloring book, it's there for you. All right, I'm going to stop talking so much because I am much less important and interesting than our featured guest here. Hello, Maria.
Oh,
how are you?
Good. Happy to be here.
I'm so glad you're here. So I was wondering if you could fill us in a little bit on our registration partner charity, you guys, Nova Ukraine. You guys were started in 2014, is that right?
That's right. Nova Ukraine was started in 2014 by people with really deep roots in Ukraine, people who were born in Ukraine, have family currently in Ukraine, and really felt inspired by the demonstrations back in 2014, which overthrew the corrupt government and brought in really a democratic process. People were in the streets for months until the sort of Russian-backed government agreed to leave. And it really was a turning point for Ukraine. Unfortunately, this turning point also caused a backlash in the Russian invasion. In 2014, Russia annexed Crimea, and there has been fighting ongoing in the east of Ukraine since 2014, which all culminated in this full-out invasion this year.
Yeah, and so your organization provides humanitarian support to Ukraine, and you've been doing it now since 2014.
That's right.
And it's you're also helping to raise awareness, obviously, and it's all volunteer led. Is that right?
That's correct. So we have over 200 volunteers in the United States who are working for Nova Ukraine on a volunteer basis. I personally am a volunteer. I do this nights and weekends and every waking moment outside of my day job. The board members are all volunteers. So all the way up to leadership, we have unpaid volunteers organizing, doing the work, running the organization. We do have a few paid employees, mostly based in Kiev, and that is a change in the last 3 months. There was so much work that even on a volunteer basis, some of us were working 16-hour days. And so to relieve some of that effort, we did have a little bit of a hiring push in Kiev to provide some jobs on the ground in Ukraine. And we have about 5 paid employees, all based out of Ukraine.
Wow. And how and when did you get involved with Nova Ukraine?
So I've been involved tangentially since 2014. My dad happens to be one of the board members, and he was very involved early on. But I personally only got involved in the last 3 months with this all-out war. It really became a family affair. My dad is involved, my mom is involved, my husband is involved. So we really pulled everyone in to be involved, any friends and family that we could suck into the work. It's been a very overwhelming amount of work. And so it really is an all-out effort.
Well, we thank you so much for the work that you're doing. And you know, it's easy for, I think, people in other countries to feel helpless about what's happening there. And it feels like we're at such an impasse in some ways. But can you tell us a little bit about, you know, some of the ways that Nova Ukraine has been making an impact there for Ukrainians, for the country and the refugees?
Yeah, so since we've been operating since 2014, we have a lot of really deep connections in Ukraine. We've been working with some on-the-ground organizations for the last 8 years. We really know people very well in Ukraine, and we have a chain of trust that we've established both with organizations and family members and classmates that can we can use those connections to really get to the on-the-ground points that really need the help the most. And so once we can identify those needs from what we're hearing directly from on the ground, then we can fill those needs either by sending funds. We send a lot of funds into groups, food producers in Ukraine, or groups who are able to bring in supplies sort of at the very terminal point, so that we're funding most effectively like food distribution. We're funding street kitchens of like large outdoor kitchens, feeding people whose apartments have been destroyed or people who are now sitting in basements and don't have access to cooking facilities. We also fund these evacuation groups that Gishers are fundraising for. And that is a direct, we send them funds, they use those funds to buy gas and fuel and food for the refugees that they evacuate, as well as do ongoing van and car maintenance. And then we also directly send supplies that are impossible to get in the country. So things like evacuation vans, ambulances, we will buy those in Europe or in the surrounding countries. We will arrange for them to be shipped to those frontline cities. We have a very strong medical effort, which is collecting medical equipment and medications that are no longer available in Ukraine and shipping them over and distributing them to hospitals in Ukraine that are still operational. So as much as we can, we try to do things as close to the terminal point as efficiently as possible. And then for the critically needed supplies, we do ship those from abroad as well.
Gotcha. And, you know, we have a question. I Walk Diva asks, how do you find the people that you help? Where do they get evacuated to? I think we're all kind of over here going point A to point B is not always so easy. How does that process work?
So like I said, we have a chain of trust of we have so many connections on the ground that people just hear about us through word of mouth. They get in touch with us and they know someone who knows someone. But a lot of these efforts are grassroots. It's people who were already in the country who just started helping because they felt like it was the right thing to do, who refuse to leave and who are willing to put themselves in harm's way in order to help others. And what Nova Ukraine does is we really try to support the people who are already there doing the work.
We're getting a ton of questions about how people can volunteer. Obviously, more people volunteering means more management of the people who are working on these things, but are there areas that you need volunteer help? And how does one apply to be volunteer for Nova Ukraine?
Definitely. So if you go to our website, we have a Get Involved page where you can find out ways to volunteer, ways to fundraise, ways to spread awareness. We really could use volunteers who are just going out to their local community and letting them know that there is still a dire need in Ukraine, even though it's fallen out of the news cycle, even though it's no longer mentioned as frequently in the media. The war is ongoing and the need is still there, and doing sort of that local effort to fundraise is really critical right now. We do also actively recruit volunteers. So we have a form that you can fill out on our website where you can tell us a little bit about your availability and your skill set. And we're trying to onboard volunteers as quickly as possible, but it is based on what are the needs of the organization at the moment. So if we don't get back to you right away, I apologize, but we are trying to onboard as many volunteers as possible based on the skills.
It's fine. Gishers don't like volunteering anyway. They don't really like doing good or helping other people. So you won't get any applications, I'm sure. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Now just for everybody that wants to jump in and help, maybe just wait until the end of the broadcast to go over and start filling out your applications. So Maria, there's obviously the need is dire and the situation is grave. We're doing our part to try to, we choose a partner charity, and that process it takes quite a bit of effort, and the vetting process and getting to know the different organizations out there. One thing in our conversations with you that we found out, obviously we're trying to raise money to help you guys. We also then found out that you might have at one point gished maybe once. Is that true?
I did. Yeah, I am a former gisher.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say a reformed gisher, because if I had the time, I would definitely do it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gished in 2017, and actually, if I can figure out how to change my background here, maybe I can even add a picture from
we'd love to see it.
Year. Let me just move to the side here.
Is that a raspberry beret?
Yes, that is me getting kicked out of a Goodwill wearing a raspberry beret back in 2017.
Nicely done. Nicely. Listen, if anyone here hasn't been kicked out of somewhere, I mean, are you really even gishing? That's my point. That's amazing, Maria. Well, so this is a GISHBOT-luck. We're here to obviously share some information and sit down together and gather. But we also have a fun little craft that we can do to show our support. So I'd love, Maria, if we want to start this off, and we can craft and we can ask questions about the hunt, and maybe I can give some stuff away. But let's kick it off with some crafting. Yeah.
Definitely. And just to give you a little bit of background, you can see I'm wearing a vyshyvanka, which is a Ukrainian embroidered shirt. Ukrainian embroidery has vast cultural significance in Ukraine. Every Ukrainian owns one of these or several of these, and any sort of cultural festival that we have for Ukrainians, you will see a vast variety of these on show. We also even have a national, or now international, Vyshyvanka Day, which is a day dedicated just to Ukrainian embroidery. And there's a lot of symbolism involved here. So you'll see a lot of like flowers and squares on my Vyshyvanka. Those all flowers symbolize like youth and beauty. Roses symbolize love. Squares symbolize like happiness and security and really feeling safe. And so today I wanted to share with all of you a little bit of how to do your own Vyshyvanka and what it means and what is the symbolism around it. And so we have a small craft, which is an embroidered little talisman. Ukrainians are quite superstitious, and so you would carry a talisman with you to ensure good luck. And how the Vyshyvanka started is in the early days, 300, 400 years ago, Ukrainian warriors would actually stitch these talismans onto the shirts, the linens that they wore under their armor to give them good luck in battle. And since then, it has become a cultural tradition. Everyone wears it, not just warriors. And so this is some plain cross stitch, if anyone is familiar with that. This symbol symbolizes fire and the hearth. So really the hearth is like the center of the home. It's where you come together with your family. It's where you feel like you're all together, you're all safe. Unfortunately, Ukrainians do not get to feel that right now. And so I'm hoping that by doing this craft, we can also show it, like wear it as a keychain, pass it around, and really use it as a tool to let people know that there are a lot of Ukrainians who are not feeling safe right now, and we really need to keep them in our conscious.
What a great way to, you know, send that energy of safety and luck. And, you know, these I know that the square itself it means good fortune and peace, right?
Right.
And so, yeah, beautiful. I mean, and the colors are just so beautiful together too. And to see that in an art form. Yeah. So the design is there in your account right there. If you click on the link, there are two patterns, right, Maria?
Yeah, you can do it either with the blue flower and yellow accents, or the yellow flower with the blue accents, like I did.
Great. And if anyone has any trouble getting those, we'll put the link also in the chats here.
And then I can give a quick tutorial to get people started. So if you haven't done cross stitch before, you will need some floss. I'm actually going to be using 3 strings of floss. So if you don't know what that means, I'm actually going to take my floss, and it's composed of 6 little strings. And so I'm actually going to just split it in half right here. You can use the full floss if you don't want to, but it just pulls apart. And that just determines the thickness of the thread for each of your designs. And then just tie a little knot at the end. You will also need some some cross stitch fabric. And my background is obfuscating this a little bit, but each, you'll see like lines running both vertically and horizontally. And between each intersection of threads, there's sort of 4 corners around each intersection. And so to make a little cross, you will just tie your string and make just a little cross in the fabric just by going diagonally into the space right next to it. That's a little hard to see. And then you go again diagonally from the other corner into the fabric, and you should see a little cross in your fabric. And then each of the squares in your pattern here is a little X. So for each square that you see in the pattern, you'll put a little X in your fabric. And then when it all comes together, it should look something like this.
Awesome. And yeah, if anybody wants to post this and tag Gish and Nova Ukraine on Twitter or Instagram, we'd love to see your work. Obviously, you don't have to do it right now. We'll be posting this video later as well for some of these tutorials. Maria, I think, you know, another sort of important point, obviously, we're raising money through registration right now in whatever way we can. But can you tell us also, you also do projects where you evacuate pets as well. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we do both people and animal evacuations. And when we evacuate people from the front lines, they obviously can bring their pets. And so there's a lot of folks that we evacuate together with their pets and carriers and bags, however they can bring their pets along. No one wants to leave their pets behind. Unfortunately, there are a lot of abandoned pets. So people who evacuated on cars or by foot and weren't able to bring their pets with them, a lot of those pets do get left behind. And so we partner with animal rescue organizations who are gathering these stray and abandoned pets. They are doing specifically animal evacuations. So if you can imagine 40 to 60 animals in each evacuation van. For animals, you do need quite a bit more resources. You need all of the crates, all of the food, all of the leashes. People sort of, when you evacuate people, they come with all of their own supplies, but animals unfortunately do not. And so a portion of our funding also goes to support these animal rescue groups. Specifically, we're supporting animal evacuations where vans of abandoned or stray animals are driven out into Europe. We're also helping groups that are local. For example, in Odessa and in Kharkiv and in Dnipro, we have a lot of volunteers who refuse to evacuate because they brought these abandoned animals into their homes, and they have 40 or 60 animals sort of in their living room that they are keeping safe. And so we're helping those groups as well by providing them funding for food, veterinary care, for spay and neuter procedures, and such. So there's a lot of really passionate people who are undertaking some of these animal rescue efforts, and we do support them as much as we can.
I mean, we have these deep connections with our pets and these domesticated animals. I also remember, you know, I had the pleasure of meeting a gentleman who had flown into Iraq when the Iraq War started many years ago. He was responsible for evacuating the Iraq zoo. You know, animals are sometimes, you know, left sort of aside, and some of these horses that were there, some of the Arabian horses there were like a bloodline of like hundreds and hundreds of years. And we, you know, often overlook lots of different groups of people in these processes and
definitely
sort of desperation. So thank you for doing that.
And I will say our animal rescue team similarly supports zoos. We've sent money to the Kharkiv Zoo to help evacuate their animals. We also support some horse farms that's really not limited to cats and dogs. So we're evacuating horses and camels and llamas and anyone that is really there, and we don't want to leave them behind.
That's great. Thank you. Well, I'm going to, while everybody's crafting right now, if you have any crafting questions or any issues, you know, just let us know here in the chats and whatnot, and we'll try to sort some things out. And also don't forget, at the end of this, we are going to be dancing. So just save some energy for that, because DJ Jason Mitchell is coming in from, you might remember him from last year's hunt. We did a silent disco then. The first thing, I want to give away some things. I want to announce a couple of things. Because you've registered and you get the benefit of hearing announcements here first. One thing that people may not remember is by inviting other people and them signing up, you are entered to win what we call the Refer a Friend giveaway. You actually get a seat. In years past, when we've done our trips, you get a seat on the trip. So if just by getting someone to join, one person, the more people get to join, the better. But even just by getting one person to join with you, you are entered to win a trip somewhere around the world. And our referral winners have always been awesome because, you know, you've got the team who wins, and then we get to go on a trip somewhere around the world. And then you've got this new person who comes in and is like, I invited someone, and like the way the team wraps around them and takes care of them has always been awesome to me. It's just pure Gish spirit. Anyway, I'd like to actually announce, I realized we never announced the Refer a Friend winner from 2021. So this is a reminder to you all to go out and invite people, because you could win a grand prize. So just, it's very simple. You go into your account, you use the invite tool. Once you've like built a team or joined a team, go out there and invite people. There's a referral code link that you can send people. You can copy it and just send it out. Just spam your friends. That's why we have friends, just to let everybody know that Gish is here and just to join up with you and have some fun. So our Refer a Friend winner for 2021 is everybody ready? I maybe she's even here. I don't know. Our Refer a Friend winner is Jennifer Darby, Gish username Saucerus from Indiana. You have won the grand prize. Now, I will say, last year's grand prize, we were still uncomfortable with the concept of a trip for a number of reasons, obviously. So you will be getting a portion of that grand prize, which is in the form of cash. I will say that last year's team, they are planning a trip themselves in whatever way they feel safest. So they're going to do that, and they're going to take their winnings and go and do something fun. Jennifer Darby, you have won the Refer a Friend winner. So we will reach out to you and let you know. I will say that there have been discussions about a winner's trip for this year. And we are obviously not out of the woods. not out of the woods yet, but we are feeling more and more comfortable as people are getting vaccinated and doing their boosters. I mean, obviously, the past few weeks, I am a living example of the fact that it still exists. But there are ways to do it, and we are looking at a winter's trip, and we actually have a location in mind. I won't spoil that quite yet. That is something we will be announcing, and I'm very excited to announce it as soon as we are ready. But our grand prize is typically a trip somewhere around the world. We've been to places like New Zealand, Hawaii, Croatia, Scotland, Iceland, all over the world, doing these trips that are curated. You couldn't curate them if you tried. Let me just put it that way. We have Gish gnomes that work on them, and they package together an incredible experience that you could not get anywhere else, with relationships we're name dropping, we're talking about charity, we're doing whatever it takes to get the most incredible experiences. And I've been really lucky to be on a few of those and meet the teams and see how the team comes together for the first time to see each other. So it's pretty awesome. I also, I'm going to give away. So if you have any questions about the hunt, also feel free to throw those in there. Happy to answer questions about the hunt while you're all crafting and doing your thing. But I want to give a couple more things away. Everybody cool with that? Just raise your hand if you're okay with me giving away some more stuff. Is that cool? Okay. Yes. Oh, people are giving me advice on my situation, my health situation. I see tea is up there very high. Yes, I've been drinking lots of tea. Yes. Yep. Oh, mascot. Wouldn't you like to know? The mascot, I will say, the mascot exists already, and it is everywhere and nowhere. It is a cosmic being. I have never seen this before, but it will be announced very soon, which is why we all need to invite more people. We're also going to be doing some other events for registrants, but we're also going to be doing some open houses pretty soon. So maybe at one of those events, you might meet the mascot. Yeah. Okay. You're asking your questions about this year's hunt. Great. Also, why are people saying Berto is a precious cupcake? That is not okay. I don't never say that ever again. Ever. Thank you. Don't say that ever again. All right. Okay, I'm going to give away a couple more things if you stop calling Berto a cupcake. Here we go. I would like to upgrade five people. 5 registrants right now. I'm going to upgrade you another tier. You cool with that? Just for hanging out. All right, here we go. The following 5 people, I'm just going to upgrade you at random. Here we go. Ready? We've pulled a random grouping of names. Let's see. Melanie Knight, Gish user Mel K. And if you're here, by the way, stop calling Berto a cupcake. What is this? What? How? Where's I'm a cupcake too. Don't wear the shirt. Oh my God. All right. All right, next upgrade winner. And by the way, we have a few mystery items in the top tier. Last year's mystery items people flipped out about because they're so cool. We're going to announce some of those very soon. And when you upgrade to an upper tier, you also send more help to Nova Ukraine. So thank you for everyone who's upgraded. The payment plan is still working, by the way. You got a couple of those if you want to break it up. I'm talking very fast, just as a punishment to Berto specifically. Maya Lustgarden, Gish user Maya Rebecca, you have won an upgrade. Let's see, Gish user Magical Miss, Cheryl Mins is her name. You've also been upgraded. You will be upgraded shortly. And then next one is Janetta Grant, user J Grant 75. You are also upgraded. Yeah. And user Berto is not a cinnamon roll. No, that's not real. I'm just kidding. Next, in the fifth upgrade winner right now is Megan Marquardo. Marquardo. Yes. Gish user, I like your style. I like your style too. Let's see. Questions. Oh, you know what? One more. No, Melanie Knight. I'm being told I missed someone. Melanie Knight, user Mel K, also won the upgrade. Okay. And we're going to be giving away some stuff here live for everybody who's joined us, because you all are hanging out on a Saturday morning, noon, or evening. So we're going to give you some things as well. Let's see. I've got a question about the hunt. Let's see. If you win the trip, can you donate it to someone else? I can't travel due to my disability. Yes, you can have someone else go in your place. That is okay. We also have the option of giving you the cash value of it. That is something that we've been doing. We've actually, I don't think we've never really publicized what we did during COVID, but we have had some lovely Zooms with our teams who've won. We've done some games and we've talked and hung out and had drinks and been around the world, but virtually. You know, COVID was an intense time, and it felt really good to hang out with our teams and get to know them a little bit better. Yeah, so we've had some fun, but this year, because our trips generally take place in the following year, we're hoping that we've got things under control and we can safely take you somewhere magical and exciting, to be as magical and as exciting as you are. So how are you guys doing on the how are you folks doing on the crafting? Good? We're good? Because we're almost done. We're almost to dance time. Almost dance time. All right, I'm going to do, let's see, a couple other questions that we've gotten. Will it all be from home? Will the hunt be entirely taking place at home? This is a very good question. No. If you are at home and not able to go out, there will be plenty for you to do. However, there will be things, and this is why you want to have a diverse team of people in very different places, different mobilities, different skill sets. The more diverse your team is, it's like nature. The more biodiverse something is, the greater potential it has, the greater survivability it has. So the more diverse that team you have, the better. So there will be something for everyone to do. That is a very important point. You know, I'm not physically able to do all of the items. However, I find the items that speak to me, that light me up, or that look like they will drive me nuts, and I go do those items. That's my strategy, but you know, it's totally up to you. Someone asked, can the winner's trip be to Berto's house? I mean, I have never wanted to make an item more right now harassing Berto than I do right this moment. But that would be bullying. Okay, let's see. Kai Winchester, my friend. Hello, Kai. Hi. Important question. Are they selling? No, they're not selling those shirts. Those shirts are absolutely off limits. Those I will. In fact, why don't we give away a $100 Stance gift card right now? Shall we? Who wants to do that? Who wants to win a $100 gift card so you can buy that lovely coloring book, that lovely Say Gay coloring book? We also have some other items in the Gishporium still on there if you want to buy them. So a $100 gift card. Okay. So here's what we're going to do for that. I would like you all, if you want to win this $100 gift card, to post in whatever way you see fit, Instagram, Twitter, wherever, TikTok, tagging Stans and Gish. I would love for you to post your reason, either in writing or in art, why Gish is your favorite and even more than Stans. Listen, you're going to get a $100 gift card. And if you post that between now and the end of this thing, it's pretty simple. Just tag Gish, tag Stans, but I want an essay or, you know, just a really strong academic paper on why you like Gish more than stands. Does that work? Use hashtag Gish as well, please. And that should do it. Okay. Yeah, just somebody asked me to read Berta's shirt. I can't read it. It's illegible. It's not written in a very good accessibility font, so I'm not going to read it. What else? Let's see. Other questions people have asked. So yeah, go ahead and post that on the socials, on the social media. Okay. About why you like Gish more than stands, and you could win a $100 gift card. How about that? And we will announce a winner before the end of this. Okay. Let's see. Another question that's come in: is there a winner's trip this year? Yes, and it is somewhere. Misha and I have been talking about going for the better part of 5 years. It is somewhere I've wanted to go for a very long time, and it's very dear to me for a number of reasons. Yeah. And also, by the way, this isn't being mean to Stans. Stans is great. Shirts is just a lovely snowflake human being. Sometimes it's good to let her know that you love Gish. That's all. She just needs to hear that. You can do a Gish poem. You can do an academic essay. You can draw something that shows the balances where the seesaw is up this way. Yeah, you can do whatever you like. Okay, so we're going to announce that $100 gift card in just a little bit. The third giveaway is 5 people are going to win 3 Jackbox games. 5 people in these chats. So hopefully you're all in this chat right now because you're beautiful human beings. You're winners in my book because you registered, and we're going to be partying this year. Once I get better, we're going to be partying like bananas. 5 winners. You need in the chat right now you need to do 2 things. You need to know what your Gish username is. Okay. And I need you to post in one of the chats, either on YouTube or on the post. For those of you who don't know what Jackbox is a game platform that you can do virtually. You can play games of all sorts and kinds. They're a rad company. We've actually been talking to them a little bit because they're super fun, and we're going to do some game nights as well. So you'll be able to do some game nights with us. We held a game night with the entire cast of Supernatural. Robbie Thompson wrote an amazing grouping of questions for that game night, where it was sort of like a Mad Libs Cards Against Humanity, but Supernatural version. So, look who it is. Hello, Jason. We're just still giving stuff away for a moment. You get set up. So Jackbox is super rad. So you're going to need to know your username. And then I'm going to need you to describe Gish in 5 words or less. If you were talking to somebody and you could only use 5 words or less, and we're going to randomly pick some people here. So post your description of Gish, 5 words or less. And 5 people win 3 games. There's Quiplash. They're also announcing a bunch of new titles. Jackbox is a rad company. They are a lot. The Gishers actually work there as well, which is, of course, they do. Yeah, so I'm gonna just grab 5 people, but you need to describe it in 5 words or less and give me your username, and then we will pick you. Okay. Excelente. Jason, how you doing, bud? I can't hear you, which is good for a dance thing.
It's a silent disco. We're putting the silent in silent disco, man.
Here
we go. Yes. Here we go.
How you doing, man?
Life's really good. Ready to jump around and crazy for about 30 minutes? Or however long you want.
Yeah, 30 minutes. I would love to. I'm gonna pull a winner for the Jackbox thing here. The last thing I'll say too, Maria, if you want to just jump back in for just a moment. Hi. Sorry you've had to endure all this shenanigans.
No worries.
But you
I find it
understand,
pretty
it's Gish.
exciting. I mean, I've done Gish before. I want to see what's going on this year. So
Oh, listen, there's going to be stuff. I'm actually worried for our leak. So we have someone review the list for legal reasons before we put it up, which is, I know that sounds, how could that be with the stuff that we put out there? There's just bad news all over the place. I am weeping for legal review this year already based on the things that I am seeing. We are, I just wanted to say before we jump into the silent disco that we are so grateful for the work that you're doing. The work that's being done in Ukraine is so vital, and no matter, I mean, we have such a problem especially in this country. I don't know about other countries, but we jump off of topics so quickly because there's like a crisis after a crisis after a crisis, and that can be so demoralizing. But I just wanted to tell you on behalf of Gishers who are out there, spreading the word about Gish, that then we can send more money to you. Thank you for all the work that you're doing, and please keep us posted on things as they develop. We any way that we can, our help can be yours. That door is open. So we will do whatever it takes. And just again, thank you for looking out for human beings and for the people of Ukraine.
thank you, Charlie. And we really do appreciate all the support from Gish and from Gishers spreading the word about what we do.
Yeah, and if anyone, go follow Nova Ukraine on social media. Some of the social media obviously is not in English, but you still, it's worth a follow because you're getting, and a lot of the platforms have translate buttons, but you're getting like firsthand accounts of what's continuing there. And I just think we can't look away. And if you need to look away to like take care of yourself, take a break, and then come back to it. If you can't confront the enormity of all these things, just do something simple. Invite someone to do Gish, talk to other Gishers, and get rejuvenated and revivified. Like we need to use joy as fuel for activism so that we can support organizations like Nova Ukraine. So thank you, Maria, so much. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Go
have
post
a good hunt.
Yeah, thank you. Go post the embroidery and tag Nova Ukraine and Gish so we can see your work. Okay. All right. I'm going to announce a couple of winners. Let's see. Maybe I'll do the stands one at the very end after the silent disco. But here are the 5 winners for the Jackbox games. 5 winners. Mazswi, Mazswi, Morgan LaFay, Tia Sarah, Kookie 900, 2-Wheel AJ. All 5 of you have won Jackbox codes. Enjoy. It's going to be so much fun. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's so much fun. And we're going to do the stands one. I'm going to pull the stands one and probably post that later. You're going to have all day. I'll give you 24 hours to make fun of stands. Cool. And I'm sorry, not make fun of. We don't do that here. Gently and lovingly remind stands that Gish is awesome. That's all I'm asking. $100 gift card. All right, Jason, you ready to party? Oh, you know what, Jason? What do you think about us putting the link to this Zoom in the chats here so that people can come join you? What do you think about that?
I love that idea. I'm up with it.
All right, let's do that. We're going to put up the link right now in the chat on YouTube and here in your logged in area. The first few hundred people that join will get in. We can only cap it at that at the moment. So there is your link to join. And we're going to rock this. I'm going to bounce out and let you do your thing, Jason. And then we're going to be pulling people in. So if you are ready, click that link.
Yeah, I'm ready. Do we got any benchmarks or guidelines, or just go jump around, go crazy, have fun?
Just do your thing, man. And yeah, we'll see you in about 30 minutes.
All right, man. We'll see you soon. Thank you. I appreciate you for having me come in today. All right, Gishers, are we ready? It is a beautiful day. We are ready to go. We are kicking off this mix. I hope you have your coffee, your drinks. I don't know what time zone you're in. It could be a cerveza. Let's go.
Keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, shut up and dance with me. We were victims of the night. The chemical, physical, kryptonite help us to the base and fading light. Oh, we were bound to get together, bound to get together. She took my heart, I don't know how it happened. We took the voices, oh, today, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, dance with me, this woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance, shut up and dance with me, 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 dance with me. Shut up and dance with me. The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that counts is here and now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came, I'm glad you came. I'm glad you I'm glad you I'm glad you
Well, I'm on the way this time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Oh, oh. Because the girl them broke out on the floor. From you don't wanna work this performer. From you don't wanna man where can't turn you on. Girl, make I see you when them upon ya. Can't stand for the long, nah eat no yam, no steamed fish, nah no green banana. But down in Jamaica we give it to you hot like a sauna. Well, I'm on the way, the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right hotel room. You can bring your girlfriends and meet me at the hotel room. You don't got your boyfriend and meet me at the hotel room. You can bring your girlfriends and meet me at the hotel room. We at the hotel, motel, holiday inn. We at the hotel, motel, holiday inn. We at the hotel, motel, holiday inn. We at the hotel, motel, holiday inn.
All right, I hope you all are having fun. We're going to get funky on this next one. I'm really ready to go. I hope you get as excited and wild as I do.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. I get a good feeling, yeah.
And everybody, let's jump.
One more time. One more time. Even if I could, I wouldn't turn on you. And I would stop the world for you, you know. I wanna let you know I'll never let this feeling go. This love has no feeling, I cannot deny.
She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just ordered sushi from Japan. Now yo bitch wanna kick it, Jackie Chan. She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just ordered sushi from Japan. Now yo bitch wanna kick it, Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan. Now yo bitch wanna kick it, Jackie Chan. Drop top, how we rolling down on College South Beach. Yeah, look like Kelly rolling, this might be my destiny. She want me to eat it, I guess then it's on me. That you know I got the sauce like a fresh
I love this energy. You guys are getting down. This is amazing.
She just want this money in my hand. I'ma give it to her when she dance, dance, dance. She gon' catch a Uber out the Calabasas. She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just saw the sushi from Japan. Now yo bitch wanna kick it, Jackie Chan. She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just saw the sushi from Japan. Now yo bitch wanna kick it, Jackie Chan.
There's a stranger in my bed. There's a pounding in my head. Glitter all over the room. Pink flamingos in the pool. I smell like a mini bar. DJ's passed out in the yard. Bobby's on the barbecue. This a hickey or bruise. Pictures of last night ended up online. I'm screwed. Oh well. It's a blacked out blur, but I'm pretty sure it ruled. Damn. Last Friday night, yeah, we danced on tabletops and we took too many shots. Think we kissed, but I forgot. Last Friday night, yeah, we maxed our credit cards and got kicked out of the bar, so we hit the boulevard. Last Friday night, we were streaking in the park, skinny dipping in the dark, then had a menage a trois. Last Friday night, yeah, I think we hit the mall. Always say we're gonna stop. This Friday night, do it all again. This Friday night, do it all again. Trying to connect the dots, don't know what to tell my boss. Think the city towed my car. Chandelier is on the floor. Rip my favorite party dress. Warrants out for my arrest. Think I need a ginger ale. That was such an epic fail. Pictures of last night ended up online. I'm screwed. Oh well. It's a blacked out blur, but I'm pretty sure it ruled. Damn. Last Friday night, yeah, we danced on tabletops and we took too many shots. Think we kissed, but I forgot. Last Friday night, yeah, we maxed our credit cards and got kicked out of the bar, so we hit the boulevard. Last Friday night, we were streaking in the park, skinny dipping in the dark, then had a menage a trois. Last Friday night, yeah, I think we broke the law. Always say we're gonna stop. This Friday.
All right, you guys know the words of this one. I need everybody to sing along. Let's go.
When things go wrong, when the thunder's hurling loose, and temptation's strong, cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Something's looking better, baby. Pass it through.
I ain't never seen nothing that'll make me go this crazy all night spinning my dough. Had $1 million vibe in the body to go. Them birthday cakes, they stole the show. So sexual, she was flexible, professional, drinking Xano. Hold up, wait a minute, do I see what I think I will? The thing I see, sure they get low. Ain't the same when it's up that close. Make it rain, I'm making it snow. With the pole, I got the bang bro. I'ma say that I prefer them no clothes. I'm into that, I love women exposed. She threw it back at me, I gave her more. Cash ain't a problem, I know where it goes. She had them jeans with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low. Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the strap. She turned around and gave that big booty a slap. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low. What I gotta do to get you home? My jeans full of guap and they ready for shows. Got a Lex Maybach for the sexy grown. Patron on the rocks that'll make you moan. 1 step, come on, 2 steps, come on, 3 steps, come on. Now that's 3 grand. What you think I'm playing? Baby girl, I'm the man. I invented rubber bands. That's what I told her. Her legs on my shoulder. I knew it was up with that Henny and Cola. Got me like a soldier. She ready for Rover. I couldn't control her. So lucky on me, I was just like a clover. Shorty was hot like a toaster. Sorry, but I had to fold her like a pornography poster. She showed her. Jeans with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low.
Right.
Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the strap. She turned around and gave that big booty a slap. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low.
All right, Gishers. Jason, thank you so much, man. DJ Jason Mitchell, thank you so much. We did it, everybody. Listen.
I think you're muted, Charlie.
Am I muted? I'm muted. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Charlie.
Okay. All right.
My bad.
Listen. Thank you, Jason. So thank you everyone for dancing, man. It makes me feel, it's just, you get that Gish energy up in here, and then everybody, it just heals all. So I feel so much better already, just like hanging out with this joyful bunch of people. Thank you to everyone who's registered. You helped our efforts in Afghanistan last year by registering early. You're helping Ukraine and medically fragile and disabled people. Go out there and invite everybody. Just tell them you don't even need to worry about it. Just come join me. If you want help getting other people to join, we will help you. This year, we have to open up this massive portal to joy and compassion and kindness. We have to change this place. It needs you now more than ever. So go into your account and invite people, build those teams, captain a team if you've never done it before. This year, we are going first. It's going to be one for the books. That's all I can tell you. There's going to be things out in the world that need you, your art, your weirdness, embarrassing yourself. Let's do this. Let's do this for real. 2022, the world needs you. We're going into the fun known. Let's do it. All right. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Berto.
Later, man.
Thank you.
Y'all have a great day.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Mon. Thank you to everybody behind the scenes. Let's get out there. Let's do it. We're going to pull that winner tomorrow morning for the Stan's gift card. You can buy $100 worth of Stan stuff. Woo! And we got lots more giveaways, more events coming up with a little bit more notice next time. We're going to be doing some big stuff. I don't want you to miss it. I don't want your friends and family to miss it. It's big time. We're more part. I think part of the reason I needed to take a minute was we're working on some big stuff, but we need your help. And you have never, ever backed down from what the world needs. More art, more creativity, more compassion, more kindness. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Take care. Bye.